up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine Simone. So for today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how I installed this little like blonde highlighted wig right here. So this wig, I think it really turned out really cute. It's a closure wig, and I actually got this from Beauty Forever, but on their Amazon site. So I'm gonna show you guys how I installed this wig, and then at the end of the video, I will leave like a really like descriptive review. And as always, if you want to see more fashion and hair related content, be sure to click that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, y'all, so the first thing I'm doing right here is basically taking some Got2b spray and spraying it all on the cap. Now for this one, I only sprayed it like in the top section, not all the way around. And then I just left it on for about 20 minutes, and then after the 20 minutes was up, I basically just went ahead and started putting some powder foundation on the cap. And I mainly only put it in the center and like the middle section because that's the main section I'm be working with, since I do have a T-part closure wig, so I really don't even need to put it all the way on the side like I would do a frontal. Once I finish putting all the foundation on there, I basically just start cutting the cap. So I like to start like cutting it in the center and then just working my way up. And then I try to get it as close to my hairline as possible. And now I'm taking a little bit of Got2b gel and basically just putting it at like the end of the cap to smooth it out, so that way it won't be like super visible once I put the wig on. And now I'm about to take this beautiful wig and place it on my head. I didn't really have to adjust it that much because usually I would have to cut the ear tab for a frontal, but since it is just a closure, all I really have to do is just make sure it was nice parted in the center of my head and just, you know, get straight to work. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of Got2b spray and just like basically dab it on the front of my head so that way the glue will stick on it better. And now I'm taking my Ghost Bond glue and basically just applying it like at the edge of the cap where it's like a little bit on the cap but also a little bit on my forehead too. And then once I put that on there, I basically just spread it out evenly with my popsicle stick until it dries clear. And then I did this about 3 times, so I put 3 layers of glue so that way it can like really stick on there and have like a good hold. And also I do want this wig to last, so the more layers you put on there, the longer the wig should last, but at the same time you don't want to put too much on there because then it'll just be too much in general. So once the glue dries, I'm going to pull the wig forward and basically just set it where the glue was, and then I just take my comb and press it into the glue and really just make sure that it really has a really nice hold on it, so that way, you know, it won't be falling off and stuff, because we don't need that happening over here. And I did this for like a couple minutes on each side. Like once I felt comfortable that the wig was like in place and not really moving about, that's when I really just stopped and then moved on to the next part of the installation process. So now I'm basically just putting the scarf over the lace before I start cutting it off, and I just left the scarf on for about a good maybe like 10 to 20 minutes, no longer than 20 minutes for sure. But this just helps the lace like really melt into the glue like before you cut it, so that way you don't really have to like worry about adjusting it anymore. And once those 10 to 20 minutes were up, I took the scarf off and basically just started like cutting the lace off. So I usually started by cutting like a slit in the middle and then just cutting off each side with my little eyebrow razor, because that's the easiest way to do it for me. With the eyebrow razor, I usually like cut in like a zigzag motion as close to the hairline as possible, because that's how you really get like that nice natural look. And I really took my time with this part because I don't want to like risk like messing up the wig, and also like I said, I really want it to like turn out nice. And once I finished cutting the lace off on both sides, I'm basically grabbing my tweezers and I just started plucking the front part, so that way it can have like a real nice natural look, because it was looking a little too full. So I just went ahead and took my tweezers and just started like plucking until it really had like a nice natural look to it. But with the T-part wig, you couldn't really pluck that much because the track is like right behind that front section, so if I had plucked it too much, then the track would have been visible. So that part I just really had to be careful and not really pluck too much. So I just did that on both sides until it really just looked like more thinned out and like basically have more of a natural look to it. And now I'm taking this wax stick that I got from Amazon and basically laying down any like flyaways on the top, because there was quite a few flyaways, so this really helped like lay it down. I would definitely recommend getting like a wax stick though, because they really come in handy for your wig install. Like it will really have your wig really nice and laid down and looking really natural. And now I'm taking my hot comb and basically just going over it and smoothing the top to make sure that it's really nice and laid and just, you know, really nice and flat too. And the final step of this process, I'm basically just going to go over it in little sections and just flat iron it to make it really nice and sleek and straight. And it was pretty like easy to straighten because it really took heat well. Like I only had to do like one stroke and then that was pretty much it. But the hair itself is just really beautiful. Like I really love the color. It was nice and soft. It was very light. Like it didn't feel like super heavy and stuff. So I just think it was wonderful. And look at the color though. Like, can we just admire this color? Like, it's giving me very much Beyonce vibe. Like, I feel like Queen Bee over here. I mean, nobody can be Queen Bee, but this color just really reminded me like when she had first came out with Destiny Childs and stuff. So once I finish this process, I'm gonna give you guys like a full descriptive review about what I liked about the hair and if I disliked anything, which I don't really think I did, but more details will be at the end of the video. So if you want to see that, be sure to keep on watching, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright y'all, so as you can see, I just finished installing this wig and I absolutely love it. Like, I think this might be my favorite wig that I've installed so far, just because like I love the color, I love how it feels, like I just love everything about it. But mainly I really love the color and the little highlights and stuff, so I like how it has like a little like variation in color a little bit. So I'm gonna just tell y'all the details about this wig. So this wig is actually it's a T-part closure wig. Now this is my first time working with a T-part closure wig and I wasn't sure like what the difference was, but basically it doesn't really have like a lot of parting space like a regular closure does. So I'm gonna show y'all. See, so as I like pull it up, you see how there's like a little track right there. So basically it doesn't really have any like parting space except for like the middle right here and then kind of in the front. I think this wig is perfect for like if you're a beginner or if you're just starting to like get into wigs and stuff, because you don't really have to do a lot of work. Even before I put the wig on and I was prepping for it, like all I have to do is really just like pluck like my middle part right here, which is kind of already defined when it comes with, and then I did pluck like a little bit in the front as y'all saw already. That was pretty much it. Oh, also there was this little like cloth underneath like the closure part, so I ended up just cutting that off. This wig, it is 20 inches. Now it looks a little longer than 20 inches to me. Like, I'm gonna stand up for y'all a little bit. So this is like the 20 inches, so it's really long. I was like, this longer than 20, but I guess it's 20 inches. And then like I said, I did get this hair from Beauty Forever on Amazon, and I'm pretty impressed. And I had got this in less than 24 hours. I had ordered it on Monday. On Tuesday, like Tuesday afternoon, like early in the afternoon, it was already here. For a 20-inch wig, this one was $152.53, and like I said, it did only take a day for me to get it. And I noticed it took heat very well. Like, when I had flat ironed it, it came out like really nice. Like, I didn't have to go over it like twice. I just went over it one time, and then I was on to the next section. And then like I said, this hair is really soft. Now it doesn't have a lot of volume though, but it don't feel like super thin. Like, it feels very light. So that's one thing I'll say. Like, it doesn't feel like super heavy. Okay, now the one thing I will say about this wig, there was like a lot of flyaways and stuff, and I hate that. So what I did was I took this little wax stick that I got on Amazon too. I had got this a while back. So this is called SHEIN Balm. So they had this on Amazon for maybe, I think they had this for like $10 or something. So all I did was basically just open this up and then just put like a little bit down like on the side right here, but that's it. Don't put it like on the actual hair or anything. And then I took my hot comb and combed it over, and then now it's just like flat, like there's no flyaways everywhere. I think this definitely helped. And then if you don't have a wax stick, I would suggest putting a little bit of got-to-be spray. Just put it on your fingers a little bit, and then just like smooth it over with your hand, and then that should help a little bit too. Maybe not completely, but it should help a little bit. And then another thing too, the packaging is really nice. So it comes to this little box right here. So this box is really cute. You know, it got the little logo on it with this little bow right here, and then inside give you a little wig cap, of course, like most of them do. So they had gave me this little like scarf right here. So I had, oh wait, upside down. So yeah, they had gave me this little scarf right here, and this scarf is really cute. Like, it's very colorful. As you can see, it kind of has like a little ombre. It goes into like a pink. Yeah, so that is pretty much how I feel about this hair. Like I said, I absolutely love it. I think this might be one of my favorite wigs because of the color. It was pretty easy to install, like I said, because of the T-part wig. So now I know that I can work with a T-part wig, and I probably will get some more too, because it really was easy. Because maybe the whole process probably took me about between an hour, maybe an hour, nowhere than 2 hours to install. So I would definitely recommend going on Beauty Forever on Amazon and checking out this hair if you like this color. If not, they have like a whole bunch of color options too. So that is pretty much it. So I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and as always, if you want to see some more fashion and hair content, be sure to click that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my SHEIN haul. I had a bunch of cute stuff in that video, and without further ado, I will see you guys in my next video.